Welcome to the Uzziah Show. I am your host, Uzziah, your success strategist. And if you have any questions about your business, career, or finances, then this is the show for you. Welcome. Tonight, I am so excited because tonight we're going to talk about why your health is your wealth. How having bad health can ruin your success. I got a special guest for you guys tonight. So make sure that y'all tune in and smash the like button on your way in and get comfortable because tonight we're showing y'all how to level up. Listen, guys, this channel is all about your self improvement. So if you want to become the best version of yourself, all content to help you do that is going to be here. And for those of you that are joining for the very first time, welcome. My name is Uzziah. I'm a professional business consultant, and my job is to help you get out of debt so you can start your own business. But tonight, we're talking about your health. One of the reasons why you can't go the distance in business is because you're in bad health. So, we're going to outline tonight key ways to get at the top of your game physically so that way you can be at the top of your game financially. If y'all like what that's about, please make sure that you smash that like button on your way in. All right. Please make sure to leave me a comment to let me know your name, who you are, so that way I could give you a shout out and show you some love. All right. And we're going to go ahead and hop right into this thing. Like I said, y'all, I'm going to do my little set for the night, and then I'm going to bring the expert in. So let's go ahead and get the house rules out the way. Please make sure that if y'all are liking this topic tonight, please make sure that you donate to keep the show going, y'all. Your donations is what helps keep this show on air. All right. All you got to do is tap the dollar icon directly below the live chat box, or you can donate through the links that are in the description below. Now, let's talk about this. I want to talk about why your health is the number one most important thing necessary for you to get to the next level. Everybody thinks I need to have the business strategies, but if you don't understand how to keep yourself active and in good shape, chances are you can't go the distance. Business requires time. You're going to have to put in a lot of time and a lot of energy in order to win. And studies show that there's a strong correlation between wealthy people and high energy. So we need to understand how to get at the top of our game. A lot of you guys are familiar with multi-millionaires that will buy organic foods. Y'all know people will get all of this stuff from Whole Foods and live a very healthy diet. I want to show you guys the secrets behind how to be successful. These are the things that nobody talks about, but this is actually what helps successful people win. I'm going to tell y'all something, guys. I have been to mastermind events with 6, 7, and 8-figure earners. And one of the top talking points was about health. Everybody there is smart. Everybody is there that's willing to work hard. But when you don't have enough energy, you're always going to get beat by the competition. So today we're going to talk about some secrets on how you can go the distance and how by you adding these things into your daily routine, it can literally change the game. Now, y'all know I got to give a big shout out to my brother Yasha Allah. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Definitely appreciate the support as always, my man. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my sister A Diamond. I'm so happy to have you on live. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am really excited for tonight's broadcast, so I'm glad that you made it. Okay, for those of you guys that are just now joining, we're talking about how bad health can ruin your success. So please make sure that you smash the like button. Please make sure that you leave a comment. Okay, I want to ask y'all to start this off. Does health matter when trying to make money? Is your health important at all when trying to sustain your success? I know there's a lot of you guys that think health doesn't matter at all. All I gotta do is just grind it out. I could live off of ramen noodles, I can sleep on the floor. But are you able to sustain your success over a period of time? Listen, guys, we always talk about how world-class results comes down to 10,000 hours of daily deliberate practice. So if you're going to invest 10 years of hard work, what's going to keep you going? You're not going to make it to the 10-year mark if you're putting junk in your body every single day. So tonight, let me talk about three key things that everyone must know when trying to be successful. You need to understand the big three: sleep, diet, and exercise. And tonight, we've got a special guest that's going to walk us through proper training. Now, when we talk about sleep, I think that this is one of the most underestimated concepts for success. The reason why a lot of people will struggle to be successful is because they are not getting proper sleep. Whenever you lack proper sleep routines, it always throws your mind and your body into disaster. Notice, guys, all of our bodies have a circadian rhythm. Your mood will be dictated by your energy and your hormones. So if you're not getting enough sleep like you're supposed to, then chances are you're going to start the day off groggy, lethargic, lazy. You're not going to want to do big things. But if you can get the right rest and you can wake up fully recharged, then that's going to set your day on the right path. Follow me closely, y'all. Okay, the start of your day is going to dictate the outcome of the day by and large. Okay, it's not to say that you can't have a decent day if you woke up feeling like crap, but the more that you can wake up at 100%, the more you're going to carry that energy. This is the reason why I always tell you guys about not having your phone in your room, not checking your phone as soon as you wake up, because how you wake up will largely determine your success for the day. As soon as you wake up, that sets the tone for your entire work shift. I want you to consider this. The first couple hours when you wake up, you really want to make everything about you. You want to focus on getting your health right, doing some exercising. You want to make sure that you start your diet off properly. We're going to go into all of that tonight. But if you sabotage your morning, you sabotage the day. This is the reason why there was a book that was written called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Studies show the reason why so many successful people who are wealthy wake up around 5 or a.m. or around that time is because they know that if they can get a jump on their morning, they will win with their day. If you're sleeping in for the majority of the morning, there's no way that you're going to be getting to the next level because so much of time is going to pass you by. Listen, guys, I want to start talking about the importance of knowing your sleep chronotype. If you don't understand what kind of sleeper you are, you might not be able to operate at your highest performance. If you don't know your sleep chronotype, I can guarantee that you're only operating at 50 to 60% of all of your potential at best. Here's the reason why. There's so many studies that shows that a lot of kids don't perform well in school because not all of them have an early riser chronotype. So when they wake up in the morning and go to school and have to take tests, their brain is still not activated. When you read a book called Spark by John J. Rady, it'll show you that kids that actually went exercising before they started their classes performed better on tests and were more alert than the kids that didn't, because our mind is attached to our bodies. If your body is out of shape, that's going to make your mind slow down. But if your body is firing on all cylinders and you're feeling good at top strength, then that's going to energize your mind. Okay. So I want y'all to understand how bad health can ruin your success. I know it may sound like, oh man, tell me something I don't know, but I'm going to bring in the experts and we're going to talk about how your health can take your success to the next level. Let's start talking a little bit more about the chronotypes. In fact, I want y'all to leave me a comment. How many of y'all that are on tonight's broadcast knows what your sleep chronotype is? How many of you guys know what the ideal times are for you to wake up and go to sleep? See, if you don't know this and you're just guessing what time you should wake up and go to sleep every day, then chances are you're throwing off your schedule. The best way for you to have an optimal exercise regimen is for you to wake up and go to sleep at the exact same time every single day. The best way for you to perform at your highest levels in business is to operate off of a routine. When you wake up and go to sleep at the same time every day, it starts to give your body a lot of muscle memory. But when you wake up and go to sleep at different times every single day, it's going to throw your hormones out of whack. That's the reason why if you go to sleep one night at 10 o'clock and then you go to sleep another night at 2 o'clock, when you wake up, your body is going to feel very tired because you're not giving yourself a proper routine in order for your body to know what to do. So it doesn't know what it's supposed to do when, it doesn't know when it's supposed to wake up. You got to start training yourself according to your circadian rhythm. Now, I'm going to put a link for you guys to cam up in the description below. Okay. And for our special guest that'll be joining us tonight, make sure you go ahead and tap that also. Okay. I'm so glad that y'all started commenting on this thing. Ariel says, for me, I do the best when I wake up early around 5 a.m. If I don't, I can feel the difference. Now, the reason why I like that Ariel said this is because I know Ariel's chronotype. Ariel's chronotype is a lion. Lion chronotypes are early risers. For those of you guys that are not familiar with sleep chronotypes, I want you to start Googling this. Okay, there was a book that was written called The Power of When by Michael Bruce that identifies how everybody has a different sleep pattern, and depending upon your pattern, that will dictate your best times for performance. So let me give an example. When Ariel wakes up around 5 a.m., that is her prime time for working. If I wake up at 5 a.m., I'm going to feel like crap. The reason is because my sleep chronotype is a dolphin. It takes me a few hours before I really feel going in the day. Now, different from Ariel, I have a lot more energy at night. When Ariel in her sleep chronotype gets to about 7 p.m., that's when it's time for things to really start winding down. Okay. You need to know which times in the day is your high energy periods and your low energy periods. And you need to be able to know which times of the day you should do your best work. Some of you guys aren't able to thrive in business because the time that you try to work in business is during your low energy periods. Now, you might be stuck at your job during the times of high energy, but if you never know when your energy blocks are during a day, how can you structure your day for maximum productivity? I'm giving y'all the game. If you don't know your peak energy periods throughout the day, there's no way you can optimize your performance. You got to put yourself in position to win by knowing when you feel tired, when you feel best, and you got to know your chronotype. Okay. Anika says, true, exercise helps. I missed my morning exercise this morning and I felt sleepy and lethargic through the workday. I find exercise gives me energy. See, absolutely. I'm telling y'all, I'm not lying to you. I'm trying to show y'all that when you can put yourself on the right routine and include exercise, your health is going to help you get to the next level. If you're always feeling tired and sluggish, how are you going to be able to work on the big projects? If you always feel like you need to fall asleep, how will you ever get yourself in a place where you can focus on something big? Some of you guys want to be authors. How are you ever going to find the energy to write that book if you're always ready to fall asleep? A lot of y'all know that as soon as you're ready to work on the big projects, that's when you start getting tired. That's when you start feeling intimidated. That's when you need the most energy. So it's very important that we all understand our peak energy periods and that we get the proper amount of sleep. The reason why your sleep chronotype matters is because, contrary to popular opinion, not everybody's life is designed to get 8 hours of sleep per night. Some of you guys are trying to force 8 hours on the table because you heard that that's what works. But for guys like myself, my optimal sleep hours are 6 hours a night. Ariel, her optimal is more around 8. Some of y'all might have, more or less. You got to get familiar with the sleep chronotype, guys. I want y'all to know there's a sleep chronotype called the lion, which means that you're an early riser. There's a sleep chronotype called the bear, where you're a midday person. Okay. You pretty much wake up with nature. When the sun is out, that's when you wake up. When the sun goes down, that's when you're going to sleep. Okay. Bears are very heavy sleepers. But for somebody like the dolphin or the wolf, they may not be able to go to sleep that easily. A lot of wolf chronotypes are the people that get their most energy at about 1, 2, or 3 a.m. I know some authors that have done their best writing in the middle of the night. So you need to figure out what works best for your sleep so that you can leverage it for your own success. Let's talk about something else that is very, very important. Another thing that is very important is your diet. Okay. One of the most important things that you can do to assure your success is to stay on top of your diet. You need to make sure that you understand what foods work best for you. A lot of us end up getting the itis. We end up fumbling the bag because for breakfast, you want to have all these things that are loaded with sugar. Okay. You have all this stuff that's going into your body that's actually slowing you down rather than speeding you up. Okay. Are you on this broadcast, Solomon? I want to double check real quick. I want to see, Solomon, are you on the broadcast? Just to put the link back out there at y'all. For those of y'all that need to get on camera, all you got to do is tap the link here to cam up. Okay. When you click this link, which is in the comments, that will give you access to join the waiting room. And then that's when y'all can dialogue with me, because this is going to be a very, very important discussion. If you're just now joining, please make sure that you smash the like button, and please make sure that you donate, so that way we can keep this show going. As y'all can see, I'm trying to make this show bigger and better, guys, and I can't do this without your support. So if you like what we're doing, please make sure that you donate. My Cash App and PayPal information is on the screen and in the description below. Now, I want to give a quick shout out to somebody that gave a Cash App recently. I want to give a big shout out to Italy Setzer. Okay, thank you so much for that $5 Cash App. Really appreciate it. Okay, so all right, let's keep talking about this topic as we wait for our guests to join. I see you in here, Yasha Allah. Okay, hopefully we'll get some more guests that'll cam up as well. Okay, let's talk about again the importance of sleep, diet, and exercise. Now, among the three, you need to make sure that you don't miss out on sleep, because your sleep will influence your diet as well as your exercise. Here's a prime example. How many times have you guys went through a day where you didn't get a lot of sleep, and because of which you ended up eating nothing but junk food throughout the day? You needed all of this comfort food to keep you going, all because you were feeling so lethargic and so sluggish. When you don't get enough sleep, guys, you ruin your willpower. Okay. Your willpower only comes whenever you give yourself maximum energy. This is the reason why a lot of people um, end up making bad decisions at night, because at the top of the morning, your willpower is at its highest. And then when it's time to go to sleep, in the late hours, your willpower is very low. This is the reason why people make certain decisions at night that they end up regretting. People start cutting up and it causes them problems. However, I want y'all to know that I have just been filling in, because we got a real expert on here tonight, y'all. We got a real expert who preaches accountability in fitness. I want to introduce y'all to Master Trainer Solomon Pratt. Let's make sure that we show him a lot of love, y'all. All right, Master Trainer Solomon Pratt is joined us for tonight's special broadcast, and he's going to show us how we can take our fitness journey seriously, so that you can take your business to the next level. All right, make sure that y'all show this brother some love. Solomon, is so good to finally meet you, King.
Uzziah, man, thank you so much for having me, man. It's been a pleasure to be on your show. I watch you all the time. So yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Anytime, man. Anytime. I'm so happy to have you on, and I'm glad that we was able to get this thing figured out, man.
Mm-hmm.
We have been talking behind the scenes, y'all, for a few days now, just trying to make sure that we gave y'all a really, really great broadcast for tonight. So, Solomon, I'm not going to get on here and talk too much, my brother. Tell us how we can get to the next level by getting our health in order.
Yes, Uzziah. Like you said earlier, your health is your first wealth. If your health is not in order, it'll cost you money. It can even cost you your life. And also, too, what people don't think about though, is people also judge you by your first appearance, especially in business. Especially if you're a woman, people judge you first off of how you look. But definitely health is so important. Because people, it's like especially when it comes down to being a guy, if a guy is healthy, you're gonna give him a certain amount of respect. Okay, man, this guy, he takes care of himself, he goes to the gym. You're gonna hold him to a certain amount of respect because he's based on top of his game physically. And also, when your health is in order, it basically develops other aspects of your body, like your character, your toughness, your confidence. All these things that you can go and build up in the gym, and then you can transport that to your business, Uzziah.
Absolutely, man. I love the thought of that. And there's actually a lot of studies that shows that men who are more muscular and
Mm-hmm.
more lean, not only are they looked at as more attractive,
Mm-hmm.
people expect them to be more successful
Yes.
because they give off an appearance of dominance,
Yes.
power, and strength. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, yes, Uzziah. So yeah, so also when you're stronger, it's just that when a person is in the gym, you can, test yourself. And then it's all about habit. So if you have a habit, Uzziah, of you basically doing whatever you basically say, you're gonna have an extreme amount of confidence. But also, Uzziah, it goes opposite way too. So if you have a habit of saying that you'll do something and you don't do it, you're gonna believe in yourself a little bit less, a little bit less, and a little bit less. Then Uzziah, it comes down to the point where you don't believe nothing that you say. So that's why it's very, very important to go and do what you say. So your character is going to help you right there. Your character also is your discipline too. Discipline is doing what you're supposed to do, whether you feel like it or not. And Uzziah, most people probably just, the only time they can get things done is if they're waiting for the perfect circumstance. And in
Right.
life, things don't work like that. I teach my clients, you got to be good enough to win under any circumstance. Where somebody else has more resources than you, a naturally better body, can you beat them? People, especially in life, especially in business too, people only care about results. They don't care about your excuses. They just want to know, did you get it done? So
Right.
is your character strong enough to do whatever you say? Are you tough enough to go and perform and make things happen regardless of how people feel about you? So if you're a business owner, you're gonna have to be tough. And the problem is also, Uzziah, a lot of people that probably feel society nowadays makes people soft. If they
Right.
basically stay at being that room temperature the whole time. And then like how it's just that when you're soft, you really can't have a business. When you have a business, you have to be bold. You have to, basically just believe in yourself. You have to have just unshakable confidence. You have to have this type of tireless energy to keep going for yours, regardless of how anybody else feels. Because really, Uzziah, when you're a business owner, you gotta have confidence on top of confidence, knowing that you're gonna get your money regardless of how somebody feel about you. You're good enough to perform because you can only rely on yourself. You don't have
Right.
a regular paycheck like somebody else, so you have to believe and go out there and get it. And people also, Uzziah, they don't pay you unless you're confident. Especially who wants to go to somebody is they say, well, let's say that I'm a trainer, and then I got prospects and people I'm trying to go and sell training to. If I say, well, I'm just an average trainer, I'm an okay trainer. No,
Right.
people are not going to buy that. People
Right.
want the best. They said, people pay for reassurance. So confidence is when we have a lot of confidence in your craft and your business, people feel more comfortable giving you money.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I agree 100%. And
Mhm.
one of the things that I really like that Solomon is talking about, guys, is the importance of mental toughness.
Yes.
See, a lot of people think that working out is all about the body, when in actuality, it's about the mind.
Yes.
You are just using the body to train the mind,
Yes.
because when you put yourself on a consistent routine, and as Solomon talked about, doing things that you don't want to do, that builds the mental toughness for
Mhm.
greatness, because successful people are willing to do the things that unsuccessful people are not willing to do. So I just want to highlight this point that the brother is saying. The reason why exercise will benefit you is not just because of the health benefits purely. It will help you also in business, because it's going to give you the mental toughness that you need to get to the next level. If you're going to be a successful entrepreneur, you're going to have to go through some hard times. It's not always going to feel like a bed of roses. And if you're feeling too soft and you're feeling too much like a snowflake, there's going to be no way that you're going to be able to create that right product and sell to customers.
I totally agree, Uzziah. So yes, so that's what it takes. So you have to believe. Like I said, I tell my clients, so you have to believe that there is a healthy, consistent version of yourself inside of you. If you don't believe it, then nobody else is going to believe it. And people treat you based off of how you treat yourself. So if you basically have confidence and you basically come in the room and your energy is big, and the people are going to want to hear what you have to say. People are going to want to listen to you. They're going to want to pay you. So, but if you're not confident, it's not going to help you. It's going to be so much more harder to make that sale. It's going to be so much more harder to retain that client.
Absolutely, man. I couldn't agree more. Let me take a quick moment to give a shout out to the sponsors of the channel. Shout out to my brother Roy, Lyra, Texan, the Israelite. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, my brother. Really appreciate you. For those of you guys that are tuning in, let's show some support, y'all. We got a special guest tonight. Let's make sure that we show this brother a lot of love. Let's start asking questions, man. How often do you have a master trainer right at your front door? Y'all are tuning in, and from wherever you are in this world, we've got a master trainer who I believe actually does personal training online. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I train people at my private gym and also online. I have my own health and fitness app. And so I train people in either California, New York, anywhere. Everything is customized for you based off of your body type, your goals, your experience, your lifestyle. People need stuff that's customized for them. So it's right there on the app. Everything is so convenient, and it goes alongside with my other products that I have. I have the best bands. I have power bands. My power bands are good for stretching. They're good for working your upper body. Even right now, while I'm talking to Uzziah, I'm going to work on my upper body. I'm going to do some chest presses. Like, this is my level 2 power band. I got my hand in like this. I'm sitting down in the chair. Got my elbow down. And
Okay.
I'm going to push straight out. So this works the chest really good. So that the chest press is great to do push-ups. So this is good for the men and the women. You do hundreds of exercises with these. And also, bands also work your core more than weight. So the more you go and push that band out, the more your core and stomach has to work. So I train clients, Uzziah, with bands and also weights. But especially, bands are just so convenient and they're super effective. So I made ankle bands, glute bands, power bands. So my power bands come in 4 different levels. So I got level 1, which is red, level 2, which is black, and level 3, which is purple, and level 4, which is green. I got also the ankle bands. Ankle bands are good for the men and women. So my ankle bands come in it's called the Incredible Bundle. They come in 3 different levels. So these are good for like walking in place. I'm doing a little something. So right now, I'm gonna like open it up like this. I open it like this. This is the level 2 band. So this is good for sprinters. This is good to get your body warmed up.
Yeah.
So this is level 2. I'm gonna put it on my ankle like this. And I'm gonna put it on my other ankle, and you can walk in place. You can do so many exercises with this. So this is good to work the hip. You go side by side, side by side. You go to the front. So this will work the stomach and then the core so well. So I got 3 different levels of these. So the bands are really good to challenge you, and they go really, really well with my online training. Because how it happened, Uzziah, was I've been a trainer for 8 years. So I don't train thousands of people, Uzziah. I can pull anybody out of the crowd and change them as long as they're coachable, consistent, and also, Uzziah, in business, this is a very important factor. Are you willing to make sacrifices? And life's gonna have to give something to get something. Most people probably they're not willing to make sacrifices. They don't want it that bad.
There you go.
It's very important to say, okay, what am I willing to sacrifice to attain a certain level of success that I haven't achieved? You're gonna have to get something to get something. But most people want the perfect circumstance, and it don't work like that. So you're gonna have to give up something to get something, to get to the next level. So so my bands help with that. I got ankle bands, glute bands, power bands. And then today, since I love you all so much and I'm going to help you all, I'm going to give you all 10% off by entering the Uzziah Show on my website, SolomonFitnessWorld.com. Go over there and enter the Uzziah Show, and you'll save 10% off any bundle.
I love it, man. I love it. Thank you so much, my brother, for hopping on. This is amazing. Now, one thing that I really want y'all to focus on, and I'm putting the link on the screen for those of y'all that want to show the brother some love and help yourself, because this ain't just about showing the brother some love. If you love yourself, you will love yourself enough to get in shape. A lot of us are really holding ourselves back because of our lack of fitness. And it looks like we got a couple of guests, Solomon. So we might have a panel tonight. We might have a little panel. I got Yasha Allah. I got Anika waiting in the wings. So I just want you to know we got audience for you tonight. But before we get into that, right? Before we get into that, I'm gonna keep y'all lovely faces on the screen. I want everybody to notice how what Solomon is putting together is really what's needed for right now, especially with everything that has happened with the pandemic. I know for myself personally, there was a lot of transitioning that I had to do out of the gym once the lockdown started coming. And, I needed to work on setting up a way for me to stay in shape at home. We really need to make sure that regardless of what happens throughout society, we have a way of staying in shape at all times. So, whether you go to a gym, whether you go out and jog, whether you're working out at the house, it pays whenever we can have just different exercises that we can do from anywhere to keep us in shape, whether we're traveling or whatever. I know a lot of times for those of us that are in business, we may have business trips that we go on. So we need to take our workout routine on the road with us. So, Solomon, real quick, man, while we got all these folks online supporting you, and make sure that y'all smash the like button, make sure that you share this so that way we could really bring some attention to this, because we really need the help. Health is a big killer in our community, guys. One question that Ariel asked is, what are the main exercises that you would recommend that people do on a regular basis to improve their health? Real quick to my other special guest, my sister Anika, as well as Yasha Alam. I'm gonna put Trainer Solomon back on the screen in full effect. Y'all stay with me in that waiting room because I'm gonna bring y'all right back in. I just want to give him the spotlight to be able to answer this question, and they know who's who. So, Solomon, it's on you, my brother. What are the main exercises that you would recommend that people do on a regular basis to improve their health? I'm really glad that Ariel asked this question, because for me, a lot of times, man, I want to go to the gym, but sometimes it's hard for me to leave the office. I'm so locked in, and I would love to be able to just do things either from my office or somewhere in the house, so that way I could still have the convenience of being close to my work. What do you think on that?
Yes, Uzziah. So the fastest thing and best thing you should do is compound movements that works more muscles. So doing compound movements that works more muscles will help your body stay slimmer and fitter faster. A lot of times people mess up by doing stuff like we call isolation exercises, like an exercise like this right here. That's an exercise that works only one muscle. Let's say just right now, I'm just trying to work just my tricep.
Yes.
Like this. This only works one muscle. So you can get better results by doing stuff that works at least 3 or 4 muscles. So right now I'm sitting down like this, my feet is down holding it. I'm doing a shoulder press with a hammer curl, shoulder press. So this is a compound movement. This works the bicep, the forearm, the front side shoulders, and the tricep. And it works the upper traps, and it works some of the chest. So you want to do compound movements that works more muscle. You can do stuff like squats. Squats work your whole body. Squats work more so your hamstrings and your quads, and it works the glutes third. But a lot of times with the women are trying to go and basically build up their glutes. So you want to do something like an isolation exercise first to get the glutes warmed up and also firing and engaged. Then when you do squats after, basically first doing something to isolate the glutes, the women don't get better glute gain. So but definitely the fastest way is to do stuff that works more muscles, like deadlifts. Even also with the band, you can do a deadlift with the band. You can do a power lunge. This is something that's really good.
We getting a live demo, y'all.
There you go. So right now, I'm gonna double fold the band like this, and I'm gonna stand in it. I'll show you from the side. And I'm gonna squat down, and I'm gonna keep my chin up, come straight up like that.
Got it.
So this is a deadlift. So you can do that with weights. You can do that with just your you can do this with the barbell. The deadlift is really good. You can also do the power lunge. So the power lunge works the glutes, the quads. So I'm gonna have my rear knee about 2 inches above the ground. I'm gonna hold it more lower, and I'm gonna come straight up. So this works the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, the core, really good. So you want to do compound movements that works more muscles, stuff like bench press, dips, Other you can do too is you can do dips. Dips are really good for working the chest. You can do them with a chair. You can do them on the ground. So dips work the chest, the front, side, shoulders, and the back of your arm, which is your tricep. So a lot of times women don't work the upper body. So it's very important you start to work your upper body. You can do this other move that I like. You can do push-ups with the bands. You can do so much stuff. So much stuff. Okay, you can do push-ups. I think you can't see it right there, but you can do so many moves.
Now, real quick, shout out to Ariel. You got a lot of love right there, Ariel. I got to throw some of my other sisters in the mix because we just got a $20 super chat from A Diamond. Shout out to A Diamond. I see you as well, my brother Rodney. Thank you so much for the support, my brother. For those of you who are really enjoying this broadcast, please make sure that y'all show some love and support, man. Please make a super chat donation or a cash app. I give you all a shout out during the show. A Diamond asks, how does one heal hormonal weight gain? And okay, so these are two different questions. Let's first start with this. How does one heal hormonal weight gain?
Okay, so you can do that in a few different ways. One way you can do it is when you do compound movements like squats. That's going to have your body just help you with your hormonal problems too. That'll help balance your hormones. Doing stuff like squats and also deadlifts. You can also do stuff by taking things like you can take stuff like what's the other thing? Maca. Maca is an herb that's really good to help you with your hormones. That's good for the men and for the women. MACA, Maca. So that's also another fitness secret. So that's an herb that's one of my favorite herbs that I tell my clients about. So that'll help you to get your hormones to stay balanced.
Nice. Okay. And then she asks, okay, so this one might be a little bit more for me. She asks, what if one is a bear chronotype but forced to live on a lion schedule because of work? Yes, that might be more in my alley. Angela, you may need to either see if you can get your shift rescheduled or seek an opportunity that is more in alignment with your chronotype. Like the way that I want y'all to level up in 2021 is to think beyond just salary. Whenever y'all are, working at a position, you can negotiate for all kinds of things. You can negotiate for your salary. You can negotiate for your work schedule. You can negotiate for your benefits. You can negotiate for so many things, guys. And I think one of the biggest problems is that when most people are really trying to take the next step up in their career, they always think that, oh man, as long as they're willing to pay me a certain amount, then that's the only thing that I should be negotiating. When in actuality, if you negotiated for other things outside of just your salary, you could actually have a better chance of getting the money, because what companies will do is they'll say, well, if we can't give you the hours that you want, we'll give you a little bit more pay. It actually helps to provide more of a trade-off. So just wanted to throw that at you real quick. Hey, Diamond, thank you so much for the question. Thank you for the super chat. I am going to bring in my sister Anika because she has a question as well. So thank you so much for joining, my sister Anika. It's so great to put a face to the name.
Yes, great to see you as well. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, good. So I just wanted to say thank you first and foremost, Desire, for putting this together. I really appreciate it. And for Solomon, okay, so
hey, Nika.
Hey, so like I do a lot of hiking and stuff. Like I try to get out and and so I have a couple of friends who they want to do it as well, but they're not like physically like as fit. And I when I went hiking and I was like running up and down the hills, and they're like, "Girl, what do you do?" I was like, "I just do squats and I lift weights." But then their concern is, like I don't want to. First of all, they said they don't want to do squats because it's gonna make them too like bulky. And then
that's a myth. That's not true. That's not true. And I can also break that down too. Women's body only produce a little bit of testosterone. So yeah, so a woman who basically does strength training, her body has more strength. The only time a woman's body will produce even more testosterone if she's in some type of constant survival mode, then her body will produce a little bit more testosterone. But for the most part, women's body only produce, well, you have just strength. So yeah, so that's what it is. So just there's so many myths people have wrong about health and fitness. And if a woman actually does work out, she actually has more curves. Because when you have some muscle on the breast, it makes it sit up better. We have some muscle, on the butt, it actually makes it more rounder because it's like the muscle gives the body the shape. So yeah, so that's a big myth that people have wrong.
Yeah, and then the same thing too about the weight, because I lift weights, but I don't go above 15 pounds because I don't need that much at this point. A lot of them are even scared to lift weights because they're like, well, I don't want to look like a guy. And
that's a myth. That's a myth. Yes, Unika. Actually, in my book, I actually have a chapter where I actually break down different myths that people have wrong. So a lot of times, Unika, that's the reason why a lot of people are not fit, because it's so much stuff. So I have chapter 2 in my book, the Health and Fitness Bible, where I basically break down health and fitness myths, and that's one of them that people have wrong. So yes, there's a women's body only produces a little bit of testosterone. So it's impossible for a woman to look like me because your body doesn't produce enough testosterone unless that woman is taking drugs. When you be seeing those bodybuilders and their body look that way, they're taking special drugs to have their body look like that.
Right. And can I hop in real quick, guys?
Sure can.
You know, the reason why I love this discussion and I think it's so powerful is because we can understand how limited we are whenever we don't have the right mindset.
Yes.
You know, that there's a mindset that goes into everything, whether it's about your personal finances, whether it's about your business, whether it's about exercise. And it's so funny because I've heard a lot of sisters say that over the years also, and I just crack up because I'm like, man, you don't realize how many years a man has to be in the gym or exercising in order for him to look good, in order for him to be able to have a certain physique. Like, it don't just be something where you do one workout and instantly you buff. Like, you know, it's a holistic routine in terms of, again, your diet, your exercise, your sleep. You know, one of the things that Solomon talks about is discipline. You know, when we have the right mindset towards things, which is such a very important first step. Whenever we step into any arena, we always need to ask ourselves, what is the right mindset for me to be successful? You know, if I can go into an industry without any preconceived notions, but just learn from the best who have the results that are doing it, you're always guaranteed to get better than where you are today. So I just wanted to throw that in there. Great topic.
Also, Uzziah, it's one thing that I want to say, because Diamond, I want to tell her this too. The other thing that causes, hormone gain, especially in the stomach, is when a person is not getting enough sleep. Because when you're sleeping like 3-4 hours a night, what happens is it actually releases cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone. So you want to get at least 6 hours of sleep. So if you get at least 6 hours, your body has actually completed 2 REM sleep cycles. REM sleep is the rapid, eye movement. So it's very important to get at least 6 hours. But if you're getting less than 6 hours, it's going to mess up your hormones and have you to gain all kind of stomach fat and affect your workouts. So definitely it's important, to get at least 6 hours of sleep.
Absolutely. Great point. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to everybody that's just now joining. I'm about to let you back in, my sister Nikki. Y'all know I still got to moderate. Shout out to everybody that just joined. If you're just now joining, welcome. Make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure that you donate so that way we could keep this show on air. LA for life. I see you, my sister. Thank you to everybody else who's just hopping in. Devin Harris. So happy to have all of y'all on. Tonight's broadcast has definitely been a blessing. Now, y'all see we got my brother Yasha Allah on as well. We're gonna show you some love in a second, brother Yasha Allah. We ain't forgot about you. But sister Anika, she was just hopping in. I need you to have a question, Yasha Allah. Yes, Sister Paclora, you got to cam up with us as well. Y'all been missing out, man. Tonight we're talking about how your health is your wealth and how bad health ruins your success. Guys, too many of us are dying from not knowing this. You know, in our community, it's like we will really put ourselves in an early grave because, you know, the things that we're eating is not meant for us to digest and process. You know, we end up getting a lot of these processed foods. We end up doing a lot of things that actually takes us away from our true potential. A lot of y'all will think, oh man, I'm so tired. Oh man, you know, I don't feel courageous. But the truth is, you do feel so much better internally, but you're so bogged down with what you're consuming that you don't even know who you really are. Like, there's so many people in America today that are so sleep deprived, they don't even know what feeling normal feels like because their sleep deprivation is the new normal. But Anika, you had something you was going to say. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What you got, sister?
Oh no, I was just gonna ask Solomon if he does online training and like where are you like in terms of time zone and stuff like that.
Yes, I sure do. My online training is customized to you based off of your body type and your goals. So basically, I have my own app. It's a private app, and basically, you know, everything will be tailored for you based off of, you know, your schedule, your time. So it's like an example. Like today, Unica, if I was to make you a workout, as long as you do it that day, say if you did like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I will, you know, customize everything based off of you and say the equipment you have, you know, your lifestyle, your level of mobility, and I would just make you a workout. I make it like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and as long as you do it that day, and I give clients meal coaching and day-by-day coaching. So I don't use Zoom, so it's so convenient because then it feels almost like, Anika, as having me pretty much in your back pocket. That's what it feels like because you get to train whenever you're available. So it's actually, I'm gonna show you an example on my iPad because my phone is actually recording this. So this is how it would look. So this is my app. So my app is right here on my iPad. And I would just click that and everything will be customized for you based off of your body type. And then, yes, this is like one of my clients. I clicked her. And then, yeah, so her workout is on her calendar. Let's see, this one, go back. So, yeah, so that's what people need. So it's customized for them. Here's one of my new clients. Let's see. So I got a workout for her too. So yeah, so this is the app. So the app helps out like a whole lot of opening right here. Like you see. So yes, this is Jamila. Yep. So this is the workout she did today. So you see that. So everything is customized for her. So it's her using my bands, and then it has the video for her to watch. If she has any questions, she can call me or text me.
Okay, thank you. So you can just get it from the App Store. Like, where do we find the app?
You can sign up for it from my website at solomonsfitnessworld.com. The same website that I have where you can order the bands. Yeah, just so you can head on to that though, and just click the button about downloading the app, and then you know, it'll send me a notification.
Okay, so you said Solomon's Fitness
World. Yes.
So real quick, just to make everything easy for y'all. I was just gonna say, just to make everything easy for y'all, I just included the link.
Okay, perfect.
To Solomon's customized online training, where you receive a 10% discount. It'll take you straight to it. So I just put the link in the comments section for y'all. Also, y'all can see it right now on the screen. I'm trying to do my part to help this process, y'all. I want to see y'all win. I want to see y'all successful and fit and healthy. So please make sure that y'all tap that link that's in the comments below. And also what I'll do is I'll put it in the description as well. Solomon, you want people to go to this link or solomonsfitnessworld.com also?
Yeah, actually, I would prefer them to go straight to Solomon Fitness World, and then they can download the app from there. That's the other link where they could just buy the online training. Yeah, but it's the Solomon Fitness World has everything, so I would prefer them to go to there. And you all can subscribe to my channel too on YouTube, which is Master Trainer Solomon Pratt, where I also give workouts to it. A couple more things about sales and about just everything that an entrepreneur needs.
All right, y'all. So make sure that y'all subscribe, show the brother some love. Any other questions? Hey, listen, y'all, this don't happen every day, so y'all need to milk the well.
I was just wondering if you can like maybe put the YouTube channel in the chat as well, or how can we support by subscribing? Can you say the YouTube name again?
Yes, no problem. It's Master Trainer Solomon Pratt.
Master Trainer Solomon Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you. Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you, Anika. Thank you. And also, too, for anybody today, anybody that buys a bundle of bands today, I give them 1 week of customized online training and 1 week of meal coaching and day-by-day coaching. Anybody that buys a bundle today.
Let's put that out there one more time, just so everybody can hear it. Throw that at us again.
Yep, no problem, sir. Anybody that buys a bundle of my bands today, I give them 1 week of customized online training on my app, and I also give them 1 week of meal coaching and day-by-day coaching, where I'll be texting you. So it makes a big difference having an actual coach, having a coach to help you with the process, and I take out all of the guesswork so you can focus on what you do, and what I do is making y'all better and enhancing your life.
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for the support.
No problem, Uzziah. Thank you.
Yo, let's continue to support each other, man. Yasha Allah, what you thinking about Master Trainer Solomon Pratt? You got any questions for the brothers? You got any thoughts? We see you on here. What you got for us tonight instead of just smiling at us? Hold on, let me take him off mute real quick. Okay,
Shalom,
here we go. Good to see you, sir. Yes, sir. So good to see you as always.
Hey, sir. How you doing?
Shalom, brother Solomon. Shalom, sister Anika. Yeah, so I'm ex-military, so I just know the old ways. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
People say, well, the weights and stuff. I'm in a truck most of the time. I can't get out with weights and stuff like to keep tone. But your bands, I was like, whoa, I got to get that. You know what I'm saying? So I can work in my truck. You know what I mean? Because a lot of places we go at, we can't get out the truck, got to get in, get back out for safety reasons, customers, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? But I do love that. I want to get your course because I want you, because I'm in a tight space most of the time.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get the course to work out with it. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? But you were right what you said about the women getting big. My brother was a bodybuilder, so I was around that lifestyle for a long time. And if women get like that, Sister Anika, they gotta take a lot of chemicals, testosterone. They gotta work out 8 times a day. They gotta eat like 10 times a day, little small chunks, and that's all they do. That's why they look like a man. Besides that, you're correct. Cause I was around that, and like Brother Josiah said, my brother had trophies all in the house. 3 years it took to place 3rd place. It's a lot you have to do. Then take another 3 more years to get 2nd place. It was this year because you got to build this. You know what I'm saying? And it's work. You sacrifice a lot.
Oh my God.
But I want to work more on my chest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I got you. Perfect. Yeah. So the power bands are really good for that. That's really good for doing push-ups. That's really good for like, you can like mount it on like a door, and then you can do the chest press. You can do so much stuff with it, and you can adjust the tension by basically you stepping out more, or just also using a harder band. But yeah, definitely help you a whole lot. But definitely doing push-ups with the band. See, I will see if I can do it with it. Y'all can see it, but I think the camera.
I saw your video. I already checked your video out. Your website. I already checked it out already. I got ready to buy after class is over. After this is over, so ready to buy. So nice music. Nice music. You got some bomb music on there. Too. Got some bomb music on there.
Thank you.
What I'm saying. But main thing is my knees, because then like jump out of planes and choppers and to control my knees. I can walk pretty good. But when I do too much exercise, my knees will ache. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I have something to help you. A few different things you can do. One thing is like with the ankle band, you can just take it and you can put it on your ankle like this, and you can do leg extensions. So I'm also really good with training people that have problems with their knee to their rotator cuff. So one move you can do is let's say that basically you're gonna sit down. Let's say if you're sitting down, you can just do the leg extension like that. See, I see me doing that. doing the leg extension. So basically, what you want to do is by you strengthening up your quad, that'll also help you strengthen up your knee. You want to strengthen all the muscles around the knee. But definitely that quad is really good. And also you want to go and strengthen up your hip. So when your hip is stronger, that'll also help you with your knee. Your hip job is the trunk of the body. It's pretty good to stabilize everything. So going side by side like this is really good. You can also have it when you're basically standing up, you're doing the leg extensions standing up. That'll also help you by getting the quad stronger and strengthening up the knee. You can do so many exercises. What other you do is the reverse, the leg extensions. That'll work the hamstrings. That'll also work the muscle behind the knee too.
Gotcha. So when I do that or they do that, should I wear? No, bodybuilding is different. But should I wear a knee brace or not a knee brace when I start getting your
Good question. I say don't wear a knee brace because what it does is I want to get your knee stronger. So it's best to build it up. So what it does is it's like the knee brace. It basically it's like putting a Band-Aid on it. It's not making it better. So you have to try this it can get stronger. You can also take stuff like MSM, it's basically sulfur, and that'll also help you to just rebuild all the muscles in the knee. So yeah, but definitely I say it's best to work on just getting that knee stronger, so then it actually don't have to use a knee brace. It's strong enough to be able to handle the load of your body. Does that make sense?
What about? Yes, it does. What about age?
Age?
So 60
Okay.
and a half.
Okay, that's the question.
Minus 30, minus 30. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. So that's an excellent question. Actually, age for the most part, it don't mean nothing. It just comes down to a person just actually wanting to do it. The problem is most people they just give up once they reach a certain age. So for the most part, they just give up. So really, as long as you have the willpower to put in the work and then you actually work on being better, that's the most important thing. Just that I see people who are in their 60s that they're fitter than somebody in their 30s, but the problem is most people just give up.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's good. Because I've been driving since 1988. They like, you're only 185 pounds and still the same size and waist. I said, yes. I don't eat like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I only eat fresh fruit. I don't eat no canned fruit for nobody. If it ain't fresh, I don't want it.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
You know what I mean? And I make sure I eat if I buy a hamburger, I cut it in half. See what I'm saying? And I eat that later. Or something. I want to eat that one time. I got it from my brother. Been around him as a bodybuilder. I glut once in a while. Don't get me wrong.
You're human.
But I keep that regimen because of guys getting trucking. They blowed up, man. It's like,
they're sitting down like, hey, they're drinking.
Right.
They're drinking pops and sodas while they're driving. So yeah. But that'll help you out because you have some discipline also too. When I say like if you get a hamburger, don't get fries and don't get pop. Just get water.
I don't get no fries at all. Fries is rare for me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get no fries. I get the Subway. It's turkey or chicken. You know what I'm saying? So
LA for Life just said, "Eat to live, not live to eat." So we're definitely tapped in here. Guys, let's get our final round of questions going. For anybody that still has any questions, speak now while we got the brother on. Okay, I just gave you all a link to Cam Up for anybody that still wants to ask questions. Real quick before I let Anika back in, Rodney had a question earlier. Shout out to Rodney. He's definitely one of the top sponsors of the Uzziah Show. He asked, for the people who have trouble falling asleep, what are some natural sleep aids other than melatonin and Benadryl? Now, for me personally, in terms of my experience in dealing with this, because I am an insomniac, I recommend herbal teas. There are some really good herbal teas that are not caffeinated that will kind of give you a good wind down and help you really kind of relax a lot of your nerves and your senses. Me personally, I use a box called Sleepy Time Celestial Seasonings. You could get that on Amazon. It has an extra strength that it'll just put you right out. But if any of y'all got any thoughts on that as well, feel free to chime in. Okay, go ahead.
I take the Sleepy Time tea too, but not the extra strength, the regular one.
Oh, nice, nice. Wow, look at that.
Okay, I haven't tried this. Okay, so I know one thing I would say is like stuff that has like calcium or zinc, that has a calming effect on your central nervous system. You have stuff like peanuts are really good. It has magnesium, that's really good for your central nervous system. So I say just stuff like that, some type of green leafy vegetable. Also, tart cherry is also really good. It help you fall asleep too. Drinking a little bit of tart cherries.
Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. So I believe that oh, and LA for Life just said yes, and make dandelion tea
Yeah.
for
Yep.
many ailments in the body. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we had if y'all got any more questions, put it in now, because if not, I'm gonna say that Anika's got this last question. Anika, let Master Trainer know what you got. What's your question?
Yeah. So as I said earlier in the chat, I missed my workout this morning. And then I tried to do it at night, and I'm in Toronto, so the sun's like by 6 o'clock. It's dark. And I wonder, like, because I've tried also working out after work, and it just doesn't work for me. And I feel like Brother Uzziah was saying about the sleep schedule and the type of sleep that you are. I was wondering if, I guess some people are more effective at working out in the morning, or is that something that people can change or adapt? Because no matter how I try in the evening, it's like or if I do it, it feels so excruciating that I'm like, so do people have different workout, like, I don't know, workout, schedules or something like that?
I mean, really, for the most part, yes. I mean, I would say this, just like a lot of times you're gonna have to just push through it. So if you can find time to work out at a different time, that's good. But if you can't, you're gonna have to just make time, just find some way just to get it in, until you have some better circumstances, So I say just try to find some way to get it in. Or then too, if you could just try to just make your workout maybe like half the time. If you just make it like half an hour, and then it's just more, high and it's intense, and then so you can try it that way too. The really, because it comes down to the quality of your workout. That's the most important thing. You really should be working out no more than about about an hour and like 10 minutes. Once you work out longer than that, it actually releases cortisol. But really, working out actually stresses your body out. So in the gym, you're basically damaging your muscles. But if you're not recovering, you're not gonna allow your muscles to heal and rebuild and grow. So so you could just try to make it just half an hour. If you can find some other time to do it, where you just make it 20, 30 minutes, just kick butt, just full body, and then and until you can find a better day and time to work out. Just try to find a way, to get it in.
Okay.
I hope that helps.
Thank you. Yes, it did.
Absolutely, y'all. So as y'all can see, the master trainer is in high demand, and I'm so thankful for this show, y'all.
Yeah,
so that way
I'm glad to be here.
I'm so thankful, man, that we could all come together and support what you're doing, man. Not only just supporting the brother and his business endeavors, but also helping ourselves. And this is the big reason why I really encourage all of you guys to follow your gift and your passion, because when you follow that gift and that passion, not only can you make money from it, you can be a blessing to others. And so many people have gotten blessed just from the dialogue that we've been having tonight. So I want to take a quick moment to acknowledge our next guest that we have in here, one of the top sponsors of the show, my sister, LA for Life. Let's give a big shout out to her. My sister, if you could, LA for Life, can you put yourself a little bit more so you're in front of the light and where the light isn't behind you, just so that way we don't see that glare on the back of the screen.
In front of the light?
Yeah, put yourself to where the light is shining at you, so that way we don't see the light, but the light is in front of you. Yeah. You're good right there. That's good, right?
Yeah,
right
I'm in here doing it. I'm moving furniture.
Oh, okay. She's strong. She's excited her muscles right now.
One of my favorite subjects. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hello, what you got for us?
Dr. Riley. Yeah, this right up my alley because I was just talking to someone yesterday who happens to have, unfortunately, breast cancer.
Ooh.
And we had gotten to the conversation about health and a lot of things that are myths, as far as how to take care of yourself and things like that to prevent that. Because when people hear cancer, they just think, oh God, I'm just going to die. But that's not necessarily it. And I'm not going to say any more about that because I don't want his channel to get tagged. But I just wanted to come on here and ask you, Brother Solomon, and I just got on, so I'm not sure if you touched on it, but do you implement an alkaline diet or alkaline water in your regimen for your clients?
Actually, I don't. Actually, that's one of the things that I actually don't know too much about that. I know more about the meal coaching, about the foods, the proteins, the healthy fats. So, yeah, so that's not my specialty.
Okay, well, I'm glad I asked you that. So if you want to find out more about that, it is a water. It's called Kangen water, Kangeen. And I actually know about the water. I know all of the benefits of the water and how it can help. So if you look into that, you can add that to your business to further help your clients, especially women who want to lose weight. The women using alkaline water can actually lose 3 to 6 pounds a week. I've had clients that get my water and they actually lose like 20 pounds in a month. And it's not an unhealthy loss, okay? It's just that when your body is not in an alkaline state, okay, every disease or diseases can become susceptible to you a lot more easier, okay? So alkaline water is something that is equivalent to the Himalayan glacier waters in the Himalayas. That's why the people over in the Himalayas, they live very long, like about 140 years, because the life is in that water. So if you're not drinking good water, I'm not saying that you won't still get the results, but adding that alkaline water to your diet, phenomenal. And I know because I have it. It's an electrolysis machine. And what it does is you hook it up to your normal faucet, and what it does is it reconstructs the water molecule, and it makes it small enough because when you drink water, it's if you feel full. I know everybody knows about that. You feel full. But what that is the water molecules are all clustered up to like the size of a softball. So it's kind of like the reason why it doesn't permeate throughout your body fast enough is because it's like putting a size 15 foot in size 5 shoe, because your cell is not receiving the water fast enough because it's too big. So that's why you guys feel the fullness in your body when you drink. So that's all I'm gonna say. But look up that alkaline water and the versus alkaline versus acidity, and look that up because that's very important. It'll add a whole other. A whole other side of your business. It will blow up. And if you want to know more about it, just talk to Uzziah. If you want to talk back to me, make sure I get permission because I don't be overstepping no boundaries. But it's really, really good because my brother was drinking all my water. And I was like, where's my water? Because he just kept drinking it all up. Because he was going to the gym. He works out. And he was like, where you get that water from? Because at first I had to get it from somebody else. I said, I got to get it from the lady over here and blah, blah, blah. He's like, that water gave me energy. He said he can work out longer. So it really does help in the area of endurance when you're working out.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up so that way y'all can link up. I'm gonna link y'all up. Stay tuned for an email from me. All right. For those of y'all that typically donate, and for those of y'all that are sponsors, y'all already know that I'll be sending y'all emails on a regular basis. If y'all are not in any of my email lists, you need to make sure that you're in there as well, because that'll give us an extra opportunity for us to be able to connect with each other offline. For example, I'm gonna link up LA for Life with Master Trainer Solomon Pratt. A Diamond is asking about the name of the water. If you could put that LA for Life in the comments section, please do, because I'm about to get on this question that Rodney has. If any of y'all have any other questions, please make sure that you bring it in now. Real quick, Rodney had a question, Solomon, about your thoughts on ZMA. Let us know
ZMA.
your thoughts on that.
Well, actually, I'm not sure
Magnesium
what
supplement.
that is. ZMA. What is actually? I never heard that before.
ZMA is like a zinc magnesium supplement. A lot of times it's recommended as a sleep supplement for people that work out because it's supposed to help and support the sleeping process. Now, I will say I know about this because I've used ZMA in the past. ZMA I've found has definitely been one of the more helpful sleep supplements, especially for people that work out. The reason why I like it is because it's based upon, it's just a combination of good vitamins and minerals that you need anyway, zinc and magnesium. That's why they call it ZMA. So the only thing that I would suggest, Rodney, is make sure that you get, if you're going to use it, make sure that you get it from a high quality company, because like when you start dealing with certain things like the proteins as well as the ZMA supplements, you got some companies that produce better supplements than others. Like some companies just will give crap stuff and then it will have a way of wreaking havoc on your insides. But then you will have other companies that'll have like higher quality products and it'll feel a lot more natural. So yeah, that's the main thing that I would say on ZMA.
Okay.
Kim Davis popped in. Now I'm gonna have to set up a separate I'm gonna have to set up a separate appearance for you, LA for Life, because you're starting to catch steam with this water thing. Because Kim Davis is asking, does this water help with skin deficiencies? 8 Diamond is asking for the name. If you could give any final comments on that, so that way I could bring it back around to the master trainer and we could close him out, that'd be great.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Kim, it absolutely does help with skin. Specifically, one of that I know of is psoriasis and eczema. Yes, it does. Yes, absolutely yes. And what it is the reason why the deficiency is there with eczema or any other diseases with regards to the skin is because of an over acidic body. You have to detox your body. And the alkaline water, when you drink that alkaline water along with another water that this machine produces, which is called a 2.5 pH, it kills germs, it kills bacteria, it does a lot of amazing things. Also produces a beauty water. So when you ask the question, yes, and I say yes because it also has been tried with a lady that I used to know. She had a daycare and she had some kids in there that had eczema, and I gave to her to spray on their skin and had them drink 8.0 pH alkaline water from my machine, and it went away. And they bought a machine. So all it is, hey, the proof is in pudding. I'm not selling anything, but yes, it does.
Excellent. Well, hey, I want to give a special shout out to all of the guests that came on tonight, man. The people came out today, Solomon, to show you some love.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, y'all.
Thank you, LA for Life. Thank you, Anika. Okay, man, the questions are still rolling, brother Yasha Allah. He got one more for you.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at your site that says Diva Bun. I'm not a diva now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a diva, everybody. You know that. But that's on his site. So making sure you're talking about how my back gossiping. You know what I mean? Which one should I get? Because I don't see, I want the bands and the ankle.
Yeah, yes,
I mean?
That's the Incredible Bundle. So the men buy the Incredible Bundle or the Champion 4-pack or both. The Champion 4-pack is the one that comes with 4 different levels of the power bands. It's going to say Champion 4-pack. These are the power bands. So
I'm on the wrong
that
site.
one or the other one. Yes.
Okay.
For the other one, it says the incredible bundle, which comes with 3 different levels of the ankle bands. So the deeper bundle is like for the women.
Okay, making sure.
Because
it's
a mix of booty bands, ankle bands, and power bands.
Okay, because you know how we get down, work go out. You know, making sure. So, okay, I got you. Thank you.
Awesome. So thank you so much, y'all. This seems like it's right on time because I'm starting to see a little bit of freezing up in here.
Let's see.
Seeing that
Hold on, actually, my internet signal is acting a little funny. Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It's refreshing your video. A Diamond says it looks like we're gonna need a part 2 on this. You know, I'm so happy, man, that this went off the way that it did, because this is such a very, very, very important lesson for all of us, guys. You know, let's make sure that we share this broadcast, because if we can continue to do more shows like this, we can set up real live programs for people where Solomon could do some coaching right here on the spot, just as he has been doing. You know what I mean? So let's make sure that we support the brother. Okay. I put the link on the screen. All you got to do is tap in the comments section to go to his website. Remember, you're going to get a 10% discount as long as you enter in your code, the Uzziah Show. Okay. As long as you was about to say something, Solomon?
Yeah. Actually, Uzziah, it's Solomon's with an S. Put a Solomon.
Sorry about that. Let me bring it back again. Back again. Thank you for that.
No problem.
Okay, y'all. So make sure that when I put the right website up here, quick typo, when you go to solomonsfitnessworld.com, please make sure that you enter in your coupon code of the Uzziah Show.
There we go.
And then you'll get a 10% discount on your products. All right. We coming together, y'all, to support each other. Let's make sure that we support the brother, and let's make sure that we support ourselves by taking his content seriously. If we're going to level up and be successful in our lives, in our business, then we need to make sure that we're on top of our fitness, man. And Lord knows that I need to be all over this, because y'all know I got a baby on the way, and I need to make sure that I can stay around long enough, Lord willing, in my son's life, you know, to be a positive influence. So I want to make sure that I'm doing everything that I need to do in terms of my sleep and diet and exercise, so I can stick around if it be the Lord's will. So thank y'all so much for tapping in. Anika, thank you for tapping in. Yasha Allah, thank you for tapping in. I'm keeping you on here for just a second, my brother. I just wanted to thank you and commend you again, man. I can't wait for us to do this again soon. Absolutely, man. I really appreciate you for just everything that you do in service to you know, the world. I appreciate, you know, you having your YouTube channel. I appreciate you getting on this show. I appreciate your patience and getting through all the questions tonight. And I wish you nothing but success, my brother. Let's keep in touch. And I'm looking forward to the part 2, so that way we can be back by popular demand.
Yes, Uzziah. Thank you so much for having me. So I have a gift for you too. So just like how you basically invest in other people, I'm gonna invest in you. So Uzziah, I'm gonna send you the Champion 4-pack, which is all 4 different levels of the power bands. I'm gonna send you this.
Oh, wow. Thank you, my brother.
And I'm gonna send you the incredible bundle. And I'm gonna give you a week of training, so you can tell everybody about how good my training is.
Absolutely, man. I can't wait to tell people about it. And it's so funny because the last business that I had sent me desserts. So you're right on time with this gift you're giving to me.
That's so funny. We gonna work it out. I got you covered.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it, man. Thank you, my brother.
I had a great time on your show, man. I feel good. I got more energy. So, yes, I feel
absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we'll talk soon.
All right, Uzziah. See you later. We the best.
All right, now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. All right, y'all. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Wow, what a broadcast, man. I am really, really, really ecstatic about how tonight went. I know that a lot of times y'all tune into the broadcast and you want to know about business and you want to know about money. But my job is to make sure that y'all get everything necessary that goes into your business. Your health goes into your business. Your personal life goes into your business. Believe it or not, guys, if you don't have things right up in here, there's no way that you're going to bring out your true potential in your company. I always tell you guys, people don't have business problems. They have personal problems that spill into their business. And if one of your problems is not being in good shape, hey, that might be a missing link to help your business get to the next level. Now, y'all know, as always, as a way of saying thank you for tuning in, I always give you guys 2 free stocks. So make sure that y'all don't leave without getting access to y'all 2 free stocks sponsored by Webull. Webull is one of the fastest growing financial brokerage companies in the world. Not only when you get on Webull can you invest in stocks, you can also invest in cryptocurrency. I'm telling y'all, crypto is blowing up right now, y'all. Y'all don't want to miss the boat. So make sure that you tap in, okay? The link is in the description below. All you got to do is create a new account. And as soon as you create your account with Webull, they will give you 2 free stocks just for joining. Now, I mentioned to y'all a little bit earlier that I have a mailing list. Okay. So there are some of you guys that are on it and you'll get email reminders whenever I do a show. For those of y'all that don't know, I do this show 6 days a week from Sunday until Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if y'all love tonight's broadcast, then make sure that y'all tune in tomorrow because I'm going to be right back at it, Lord willing. I can't wait to be able to see y'all on. Thank you so much, LA Life, for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much to everybody that donated, okay? Now, remember, for those of y'all that are not watching this broadcast live, you can still donate as well. You can donate through YouTube by giving a super thanks. All you have to do is click the thanks icon on the screen. Or if you prefer to use Cash App or PayPal, the links are in the description below. Okay, y'all see the information for my Cash App and PayPal on the screen passing through right now. You could use that, or you could just click the links in the description. Listen, guys, for those of y'all that want to get on my mailing list, all you need to do to get on my mailing list is to check out the free masterclass on the 3 keys to financial freedom. Okay, when you sign up for that free masterclass, you don't have to pay anything. It's totally free. When you sign up for that free masterclass, not only will you learn how to stop trading your time for money and create new passive streams of income, you will also get access to my email broadcasts. So that way I can link you in touch with people like Master Trainer Solomon Pratt, LA for Life, as well as other great movers and shakers in our communities. A lot of y'all don't remember this, but Yasha Allah is actually our credit expert on the show. So we are building a very powerful network here. People that are very proficient in health, proficient in wealth. We're going to have some relationship talk on here, man. I'm excited for where this thing is going to go. Listen, y'all, I can't do this without y'all support. So please make sure that y'all subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can receive alerts whenever I do another broadcast. Please make sure, guys, that you be your brother's keeper and you share this show. Okay. Y'all see, I've updated the channel title to the Uzziah Show because, pretty much all of my content now is for the show, and I'm trying to take the show to the next level. I need y'all support. Make sure that y'all share the shows. All right, let's get more people on here, and we can really, really, really do some great things. I love y'all, and I pray that y'all week is off to an excellent start. Until tomorrow, keep pushing.